has the treasurer, has the treasury team, has the CFO funded treasury to get the fundamental building blocks in place in treasury? And we have a view as to what the building blocks should be, and we kind of go through those in terms of working capital, liquidity, identifying and mitigate financial risks. Then that's one, to have fundamental building blocks in place. The second area is that, are they doing the utmost to move from people dependency to well-defined processes? So by people dependency, it's obviously about, if Ron comes in and does something, if Ron is out, it's a mess. Well-defined process obviously mitigates that because someone can come in and take care of that. It's a well-defined process rather than people dependency. And the third is that, are they applying technology to digitize and automate at least repeatable processes, right? So everything that's repeatable gets put into a system for control and for automation. It's about principles-led decision making, and which is to say that you can never set up policies or processes to answer every question you're going to get. You have to. This is philosophy, both in approach and in how you staff your treasury, so that you have people who are empowered to make decisions based on principles, people who understand that there'll never be you never know if you're going to be right or wrong, but you always want to keep optionality. You want to think through the upside, you want to think through the downside. You want to make a decision that gives you optionality as much as possible. And then if you and then you give people the latitude to be able to do that, but led by good principles, led thinking. If you've achieved that, then everything else sort of becomes an outcome, in terms of what you put in place for, efficiently fund working capital, deploy liquidity, etc. Becomes an outcome of all of that. So it's the thinking more than anything else. Unfortunately, you can't really apply a test to the thinking. I mean, you can, but it would be hard to get corporate America to, or for that matter, corporate Europe to sign up to a little bit of what, almost like a quasi psychological test. So you can only look at the data in terms of what companies have actually done. And so we had to approach it from the perspective of what companies have actually done in terms of processes and policies they've put in place, and then the outcomes that they've achieved. But our conclusion after talking to clients at length was that and not surprisingly, it all comes from the approach and the philosophy.